Hello and welcome to the Inspired Living with Ellen Broderick podcast. Today we have a meditation on a poem by Naomi Shihab Nye, and it is called So Much Happiness. So I will just gently bring you into a meditative stance and then share the poem and leave a little silence after it, and then bring you back out again. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Allow your sits bones to really connect to whatever it is you're sitting upon. Allow your shoulders to rest over your hips, so above your hips, and your head above your heart. Listening to sounds that are in and around the area that you find yourself in. And then come to your breath, following the breath into the body and following the breath out again. Notice the expansion of the chest as you inhale and the contraction as you exhale. So much happiness. It is difficult to know what to do with so much happiness. With sadness, there is something to rub against, a wound to tend with lotion and cloth. When the world falls in around you, you have pieces to pick up, something to hold in your hands, like ticket stubs or change. But happiness floats. It doesn't need you to hold it down. It doesn't need anything. Happiness lands on the roof of the next house, singing, and disappears when it wants to. You are happy either way. Even the fact that you once lived in a peaceful treehouse and now live over a quarry of noise and dust cannot make you unhappy. Everything has a life of its own. It too could wake up filled with possibilities of coffee cake and ripe peaches, and love even the floor which needs to be swept, the soiled linens and scratched records. Since there is no place large enough to contain so much happiness, you shrug, you raise your hands, and it flows out of you into everything you touch. You are not responsible. You take no credit, as the night sky takes no credit for the moon, but continues to hold it and share it, and in that way be known. Beginning to notice again the sounds in and around your area. Feel the touch of the air on your skin. Notice your breathing, following the breath in and out. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. I was recently talking with one of my sisters about a book called the Book of Joy. And it is a conversation that takes place over the course of a week with the Dalai Lama and the Reverend Desmond Tutu. Um, it's in partially in celebration, or the reason for the gathering is the 80th birthday of the Dalai Lama. And it's a beautiful book. And the extraordinary thing about these two men, and some others as well, I think of Thich Nhat Hanh, um, is that these people who have been through some incredible turmoil and hardships in their lives still find the joy in every moment and with one another. And I think in these times of turmoil in the world that we live in, um, sometimes we need to have permission to feel that joy and feel that happiness. So I thought that poem really spoke to that, or speaks to that. I hope you did too. And if not, find something that does speak to you and spend just a couple of minutes reading it and sitting in quiet contemplation. It really does shift my day when I do that, and is one of the reasons that I choose to share a meditation each week with you. So until next week, this is the Inspired Living with Ellen Broderick podcast. Have a great week.